first 4 floors were concrete, the next 4 floors were wood. I'm gonna give you just show you one example. So when the designer built their 2D drawings, they didn't think about the stairs, and they built all the pipes that's gonna go. You know, sometimes when you go into the stair shaft and you see pipes overhead and whatnot. So this is one of the pipes. This is what it looks like, and it was running straight into the stair. And basically what they did is that they had one engineer working on the pipes and another engineer working on the stairs, but they never had those 2 engineers work together. Right? And that's where most of the problems come in, is that they have specialties and every specialty is working on his own island. So that when that happened, then when you create the model, you see that as a red flag. The software will give you a red flag and say 2 things have clashed. We need to resolve that clash. So what you will do is that you will go back and sit with the team, and then you will move this pipe around. It would have to be a longer pipe, and you have to create an elbow to basically move yourself around the stairs. So doing that early on is better than going on the field and bring the stairs, which you may wait for fabrication for like 2 or 3 months. And once they come in, be like, oh, wait a second, we cannot do that. Well, right now, if we have to order another pipe with, another elbow, it might not be right off the shelf. You might have to wait another few weeks, a few months until the stair arrives and until the pipe arrives. But by doing this in BIM, environment, you get to see it before it happens. Of course. And we actually part of the seminar first we'll show them the before and after, and we'll let them get an idea of what it looks like. Just want to show you the easy ones that you guys can get an idea. So here's another example. Here's the before and here's the after. So you got an equipment pad and you got a pipe. So somebody's doing all the structural work, the engineer is doing all the structural work for the equipment, and he's gonna say, we're gonna have one equipment pad here, another equipment pad 20 feet later, another equipment pad 20 feet later. But then there's somebody else working on all the mechanical pipes that go through. And this mechanical engineer, they decided to put that pipe right here. He did not know the equipment pad is gonna go straight through. So can I build a concrete equipment pad in the middle of a pipe? It's not the most efficient way to do it, and it will cost more money, right? And it will take away the integrity of the structure as well. So the BIM modeler came on board, and they said, you know what? Why don't we just move this pipe 2 feet out of the way so we can build this pad and have enough clearance in between, right? Does this cost any additional money for construction? No. Probably not. Same size and same size. You're just moving the location of it, but it will save you tons of money as far as going back and having to redo the work and going through an RFIs and whatnot. Go ahead.
So I have a question, sorry, I know this is basically going from design to construction, but what about basically from construction to construction, like as-built? So let's just say the company already put that pipe in and it was off a foot.
Sure.
And it's basically, will this program pick that up as well too if you
Of course,
update it?
yes. So a lot of times that happens where they run into an issue on the field and they say, okay, let's go back to the office and look at the model, right? But again, timing is key. So if you spend the money up front, if owners spend the money up front and do this exercise before the project starts, then they can get to avoid having those problems early on. Okay. But worst case, if they run into a problem, this and that on the job site, they can go back in the office and start seeing it, and they can start resolving it. And once the BIM modeler can move the pipe, then you will have to send it to the architect or the engineer to get approval. Okay. To say, is that gonna affect the flow? Is this gonna affect anything else that we're not aware of? And the engineer, if he says, yep, this should not be a problem, then you can go ahead and execute that. Here's another example of a pipe that's going around, and as you can see, there's too much clearance here, too much space, and we said it's not necessary. Why do we need to have it on the floor? Why don't we just raise it up and get it close to the wall, right? So this looks like it's cleaner. It's we don't have to deal with as much issues. And again, it doesn't cost you more money, but just more coordination before it happens on the job site. I have a lot more examples, but I don't want to take more of your time. I will open this for a quick